before this trip to South Florida, we were in the middle of renovating our RV. None of this was planned. I was mooch docking at my brother's house. You're laughing at me.
That's the right term, mooch docking.
And using the tools and all the resources available that he had, so I didn't have to go and buy anything since we sold or gave away everything, to redo the inside of this RV. We learned last year, whenever we took it out, even though we did live in our RV for 6 months, but then we moved to Thailand. And we stayed there for a year and a half and then came back. We learned this RV setup did not work for us. It was claustrophobic. I was constantly hitting my kneecaps
on the table.
So we took the time when we got back from the trip to redo the things in this RV that we didn't like.
It's turned out pretty nice.
So Mike we first looked to see if we could find a couch or something that would fit here, or a double seat or love seat. I didn't want it to stick out too much because I still wanted to have some walkway room. And I wanted to feel like when I'm watching TV, it's kind of open. Not like I'm just right up on top of everything. So I made him take the table out, turn the dinette seat, and make this like an L bench.
Turned out really nice.
And he also made
little console.
A console for us to house a new addition, which is our what kind of battery?
We got a lithium battery, and in the console underneath there's some shelving in it. Made a space for a DC to DC converter for the lithium battery to charge off the alternator. And it also is a solar, what do you call it, MPPT or solar, I don't know what you call it, but it's you can hook up your solar to it, and it adjusts the voltage from the solar panel to the battery. So we got two additional sources, or correct sources of charging to the new lithium battery.
Yeah, because this past year, all the videos you've seen, which a lot of places we did not video, or we didn't have enough to make an episode. We boondocked probably about 50 to 60, maybe 70% of the places we went to.
And that includes national parks.
We came back and was like, okay, let's do what works for us. Because we are not selling our RV no time soon. We're going to stay on the road traveling probably for the next, I don't know how long. We just don't sit still. So we took our experience and said, let's make what works for us. So we're going to go through and we're going to show you. We're not going to bore you with, oh, this is how we did it from start to finish video.
But you can ask questions in the comments.
I didn't video it. I literally, all of this was us, just our measurements, us doing it. No, I mean, I'm sure Mike sat here and looked up all the stuff he was doing. I'm just not that person. I'm just going to go and do it.
Well, a lot of mine was electrical stuff that I had never done before.
Yeah, but for me, I mean, I sat here and I made these seat cushions, not by pattern and definitely not by measurement. I don't measure.
She just does.
So I just do it, and then I sit here and I'll keep doing it until it's perfect, which I did all of these, sewed them all in about 5 hours.
The cushions, the upholstery.
Yeah, I redid the upholstery. And I'll show you each and every one instead of sitting here stating. But took out the table. We put down a carpet. I cut out a carpet that my sister-in-law told me I could have. And because I wanted to winterproof it because I knew it was going to get cold. It was one of the last things I did before we came down here. I was literally outside carpet cleaning till like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, which it got dark around 5:15. And
that was the night before we left.
Yeah. Literally cut it out and just put it in. And guys, I know it's not like match 100%, but it works.
I'm so glad we did it because it's helped insulate the RV a good bit.
Yeah, because
from the weather.
We would have already had to fill up our propane tank probably 4 times. As much as we've been running heat, hot water, and I've been cooking on the stove, in the oven, not the stove, quite a bit the past few days. But we've only had to refill it 1 time. So.
And before, when it gets cold, I mean, we were using a little bit more propane. So the insulating that we've done, she put up a shield.
Yeah, I made a curtain.
Curtain, yeah, for the between the cab and the back part, and we got the carpet and got some things put in the window to seal it off at night.
And also down below our seats, you know, I insulated those with stuff that was extra, whether it be towels or blankets, because I didn't want that coldness to come up through the seats and get it cold in here. And that's helped a lot too. But without further ado, I'm not going to show you everything yet because there is one issue. Mike, you want to address the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant? Oh, the the countertop. Yeah, we didn't make it to the countertop repair yet.
We were gonna do it. Cold front came.
Does anybody else have that problem where the what is it, that top layer
the vinyl
countertop has buckled and bubbled, and so we're actually thinking of either replacing that or doing some.
We had the stuff to replace it. Mike already bought it. But when I was talking to my brother, I think my brother kind of talked us into doing stone.
So we're going to look into that.
We were actually, that was the next thing we were going to do before traveling again, but the cold front put us on the road. So that is like one of the main things. And the other thing is I do want to paint these ugly brown cabinets. Nobody likes brown. I don't know why they do this.
Somebody does. They make it brown.
Yeah, but it's claustrophobic. It should be light, bright, and airy. And you should have just some dark components in it. Where this is too much darkness. So if you know anything about what kind of paint I need, if I have to strip down all this, leave me some comments. Because that's going to come up too. But without further ado, let us show you what all we've done. Come on, mate. Let's show them. So one of the first things I did when we got back, I took down the dreaded gray trim for our curtains. I went and got me some nice, pretty, I call it caramel, and some navy blue. I decided, lighten it up, make it look better. So.
Even did the side things.
Yeah. But if you ever go to do this, I will tell you, you need shorter than the 3/8. Is it 3/8 what I used?
On the thicker
staples?
stuff, but the 3/16 is was the small.
Yeah, that's a regular staple. So use your regular staple gun, which I need to do this in a couple of spots because it's a little loose. But we did leave in a hurry. And then over here, sit, Ubu, sit. I did this one too. I don't know if you can see it good, but I redid this window sill too. I'm not doing the ones over the bunk beds or the one in our bedroom yet. The reason why is because I'm not sure if I want to do them these colors or if I want to decorate like a house and do a different color for our bedroom. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'll probably just go by and see something and be like, oh, that'd be pretty, and just buy it. That's normally how it works with me. Our seat cushions, I've reupholstered all the way around. I had Mike cut me a piece of wood and make like a carryover. So it didn't stop here and here and this be opened. So we got this piece here now. I made another cushion to go right here. So we'd have like a complete L. I spent probably a total of 3 hours, and I know it's not perfect, but I reupholstered all these. They're slip off, so if I wanted to wash them, if something ever got on them, I can sit here and just pull them off, throw them in the wash, and then stick them back on. And it's indoor, outdoor canvas, so it will last forever. One of the other things that we were going to do, but didn't get a chance, is this. That's the elephant in this room.
That's just some tape holding it down to keep it from buckling.
We're going to get to this. It will happen. If you want to swing around here, I'll show them my gorgeous. This is my gorgeous. I decided to make some curtains that I didn't have to take down, put up, take down, put up, because you know, in an RV, you don't have enough room anywhere. And especially for something big and bulky like these, I'd have to put them up here. In this place, I'll show you that in a minute. That's why it's closed off. So, I took what was extra from me doing the top part of these, and I was like, you know what, to help keep the light out, because we like to have it blacked out in here. Like, we don't wake up 5-6 o'clock in the morning. You're lucky to catch us up at 9 a.m. I'm just being honest. I'm not a morning person. I gotta have a few cups of coffee. Just not a morning person. So, use this to black it out. Now, this was the genius part on me. I was sitting here thinking, what can I put up here to hold it? I need something, because at first I thought I was going to use this area and put a board and maybe have it, you know, staple gunned in. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I got a shower rod. This thing is jammed up in here. It's not going anywhere. We drive with it like this. And when we're driving and we want to see what's in the back, we just throw it up here on top. But we pretty much drive with it closed off. It keeps the RV cooler up front when it's hot. Because it was hot one day here in Florida recently. Like the first day we got here.
One day?
One day. Only one day. Another thing I did. These, they were gray. And I didn't like the gray. The gray. Okay. Let me move my jacket so you can see this. Excuse my garbage down there. Let me move my garbage. All right. So, are you ready? We redid this. It was gray. It bothered me so bad that this was a light tan. And they put a light tan with gray. That was my OCD level right there. Okay? It did not match gray. I don't know why they did that. So I came in with a pretty color that matched it. I recovered all of these. This thing, it's hard to recover. You can't get your staple gun up in here, so you got to glue. My advice, if you got to do these, do this side first. That way you glue it all in and it's perfect. And you can do all the rest. Just my advice. But we redid this side. And we redid this side. See my beautiful flowers that Mike bought me for my birthday? Yay, Mike. So you may ask, what do we do for a kitchen table since I took the dinette out? Well, I originally bought this planning on sticking it over here. But Mike needed to put his DC to DC converter charger, whatever it is, closer to the battery. So I said, babe, why don't you use this spot and make something? So we have this table, which might change. Because I'm wanting something that leaves this wide open. Something I can put away as a table. But for now, we have this beauty that has storage in it. And you just bring it around. And voila. And I can also move it closer if need to be and lift this other side. Right now, we're rolling with it. And the only reason why is because we had to hit the road because of the cold. But I'm going to let Mike show you what he made. I'm going to move this table out of the way for him and move my beautiful flowers he bought me for my birthday. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome, baby. And happy birthday.
Aw, thanks you. It's not my birthday. It's not until tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. See how easy it is to move this, though? Like, I like that part of it. We've been laying it down when we've traveled. Just flip it over, lay it on the side so we don't have to worry about it hitting anything. But, yeah, I've got some good ideas of something that I can put right through here. Something to hold a Mac computer, which they're not big. But I'm thinking something that comes around and then I can flip it up and it kind of stands up here. Got an idea? Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to just work on the fly.
Place it in the comments.
But I'm going to let Mike show off his beautiful piece of work.
So this is the corner console that Jen was referring to that I made to, first of all, house the DC to DC converter. So in the back part over here, I'm not going to show it, but there's a compartment underneath and there's shelving in there that I put. And underneath all that, there's a little DC to DC converter. But this is a little storage area that I built into it. And has a little spot for the remote, which is kind of nice. And we added a little power outlet down there. And it turned out pretty good. Jen covered it up to match everything else. And it's really, really nice what happened here with all the fixes that we did, because it opened up the floor space.
Yeah, because most of the time, this is like this while we're sitting, which means we can walk freely and we're not having to scoochy, so I'm not hitting my kneecaps, to go out.
Yeah, lots more room.
So yeah, it opened it up big time. I've just got to figure out something. Since he did this was originally going to just slide in there, but He told me that it had to be close to the bathroom. Like, why don't you just drill over here and do that? Because I wanted to move this anyway. And that way he wasn't drilling in our stairs. Um, but it turned out pretty good for especially how fast we had to get it done. Now, one of the other things that Mike did, this has had a huge difference. I think I'm going to do this throughout a bunch more cabinets. But I asked him if there was any way he could do something so I could store stuff instead of having it piled up and then I'm sitting here dumping stuff out on me trying to get to it. So he just made a little shelving and stuck it in there. So now I can sit here and put stuff on different shelves. And then I have like all my pens and all over here and our playing cards. So it's not all falling out on us, which is nice.
It's nothing fancy, but it does the job.
Yeah, it works. Plus, I don't have to paint it. I don't have to do anything like that because out of sight, out of mind. I'm going to end up having him do it in this cabinet, I think. Right now, I'm thinking about just having like one here so I can stick like these bowls and maybe another one up here for me to put coffee cups and stuff. But it's not going to go all the way over because I do have some big bottles I need to make sure. But the other one, and guys, I'm so sorry because I don't know where we're going to be sometimes. So I stock up so I can cook whatever I want whenever I want it. Ignore the mess. This is my pantry. He put in shelves.
Lots of food storage now.
This is, I promise you, it took up underneath one entire seat.
Yeah, fill it up
storage.
Underneath all of there.
And then underneath the sink.
And the sink, yeah, underneath the sink too.
Yeah, I used to have all of this. Like, if I wanted to cook something, I was like, let me look underneath the sink, or let me look underneath the couch. Or we also kept like a lot of our dry goods up in the other one. So this cleared up.
And now it fills or fits all in there.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't shift around. My first thoughts was, okay, when we're driving, these top cans up here, they're going to go flying out. And so when I open it, I'm going to get my toes crushed. Hasn't happened. And we drove all the way from North Florida. And
no issues.
No issues.
And this made a little lip on it.
Yeah, made a lip on it to keep it from... And I do have to tell y'all, though, when I do, like, drive and stuff, I use my bigger box items. I like slide them to keep stuff from falling. So I'll just sit here and I'll have it like this. So everything's in there. And it's worked. I have one fallen one. But it didn't fall on my toe, so I don't care. But yeah, this game changer. Like, this is huge. We have so much storage with this. Because used to, not even a quarter of this stuff would fit. Because I had little plastic trays. And I never could find anything because stuff was falling out behind the tray. So this works. And yeah, I know it's a mess. So sorry. And what else did you do, baby? Anything else inside?
I made a shoe rack above.
Yeah, I'll show you the shoe rack in just a minute because I've got to get the stairs down. So, the top of the curtains there, the gray, and then I don't even know, the upside down martini glass is all I can figure out. Actually, it does look like martini glasses the more I look at it.
That's the original pattern.
Yeah, that's what was in the living room. I'm thinking I like this blue here. And I'm thinking about going with maybe that and I don't know what else. That's why I was like, I'm still stuck. I'm going to end up having Mike make probably like a storage all the way around, just like another deck, so we can do our clothes. So they're not all falling out whenever you go to get something. Real RV life. I know we're gonna redo that.
Maximize the storage.
Yeah. I'm gonna end up doing something about our mattress. I don't know why, but since we've been back from Thailand, no mattress feels good anymore.
Yeah.
To me or you.
That one we had in Thailand that we
It
bought
spoiled us.
was good.
Yeah. We spent a good penny on it. But we're gonna redo this whenever we're not traveling. And I don't know when that's gonna be again. I know March we'll have some downtime because we're gonna be grandparents again for the 5th time.
May?
Well, I know I have to be there in March though, babe.
Oh yeah, for
the baby shower. So we'll do that. Then I know we're gonna go up north. We'll probably go from Pennsylvania to Ohio, and then we got to be back in Lower Alabama for the birth of our 5th grandchild, May 18th.
Sometime in May.
Yeah. But we don't make plans. Don't think we have a calendar that sits there and says, we have nothing penciled in past where we're at right now.
We fly by the seat of our pants.
That is actually the truth. And it works for us.
It does.
But the carpet, if Michael kind of show you. And yeah, it needs to be vacuumed.
Let me get a different angle.
Yeah.
So here's the carpet. It's not cut exactly, but it works.
No, like I said, guys, we did this the night before we left. We stayed up. Literally, we got done with this. I saw the news report, and we stayed up till 2 a.m. trying to find somewhere to stay in South Florida to try to book us out for a couple, for a week or two. Nothing was available. No state parks. No. Okay, there were some available.
At least not in South Florida.
Not in our price range.
Yeah, not in our price range.
I'm not about to pay $500 for a week. If that was the case, me and Mike wouldn't be traveling like we do. Because that's our gas money for the month. That
would be down in the Keys somewhere.
Yeah, well, that was $200 a night in the Keys.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that. I got better things to spend my money on. I'll go skydiving for the $200 versus staying in the Keys for one night. I mean, true honesty. Ooh, that wind.
Ooh.
Oh my
Feel
goodness.
That. You can see the door shaking behind you.
Oh my goodness.
We're getting 40-mile-an-hour winds, I think. Which is what they were calling for today.
I'm really worried about this lightweight camper beside us.
Why?
Because he gets a good gust. It could flip him.
We're going to experience the worst of it today during the day.
Yeah.
Is that rain?
Yeah, it's raining. It was flurrying a while ago. Lightly, very lightly. Not big flakes or nothing like that. I'm talking about teeny tiny flakes. Oh my goodness. Guys, let me show you the cutest thing ever. Look. Meet Herman. He's our new plant. I have him. This is the one thing I do love about RV life. I can tape stuff down and move it whenever I don't want to with my double-sided. Isn't he cute? He's so tiny. Yeah, he's keeping our pet rock company.
And what's our pet rock's name?
Truman. That's Truman. That's Herman. You know this. Are you just making fun of me for the names?
No, I'm just letting our audience know.
So this is Truman. I got him in Canada. Off the side of the road. No national parks or nothing like that. Oh, well, I guess I broke some rules. I brought a rock from Canada into the U.S.
Oh, no, we're going to be banned now.
I just realized what I did, not realizing what I did earlier.
You smuggled a rock back into the U.S.
I am a rock smuggler. But I think he's cute because he's got this smiley face. So here's the smile. There's one eye,
Wait,
and
I
there's the
can't
other
see.
eye.
Smiley face.
Yeah. There's the lips, an eye there, and an eye there. And he's got like an M for a nose. But yeah, that's Truman. Put him back in his spot.
Herman and Truman.
Yeah.
Aren't they cute together?
And I'm going to go get some more of these. That's something, because we lived in Thailand and had the RV put up in storage for a year. I gave away everything I owned. We bagged it up, gave clothes to family, or dropped it off. Sorry for shaking. Or dropped it off at, not the Goodwill. I think it was the Salvation Army. But everything we own, we gave it away. So it feels good to get a little plant back in my life. But yeah, we live in her full time. We don't own a home.
No.
This is real life.
This is our home.
Yeah. Well, I take that back. We own Nellie.
We own
She is our home.
all of this. Ain't she a beauty?
But we do love it.
Ain't she a beauty?
You're so retarded, baby.
That's not a nice word.
I'd love to take these stickers off, but I'm afraid what might be behind it. Anyway, I'm bored. I'm just showing you the RV. This was supposed to be a video that we did about this time up in North Florida, but it got cold. And Mikey Pooh hates the cold.
We both do.
And to keep Mikey happy, Jennifer travels. Anything for my baby.
Yeah, right. That's because we both don't like the cold.
But give us a few minutes and I'll take you upstairs. I've got to open this thing up and pull down the ladder. Actually, I got to clean it up, okay? So, guys, welcome to my attic. These are the shelves that Mike made for us to put our extra t-shirts. To put our extra towels, extra shoes, and other little tiny things. As you can see, it's not 100%, but we were getting there. We know that it only holds a certain amount of pounds up here, so we don't really put a lot. It looks like a lot, but it's mainly, that's our dirty clothes. There's our washing machine, and then our camera bag. All the rest of this is me being a big wuss, and there's about 30 blankets because I hate the cold. And then we also store our computer up here. Our TV is up there. Let me move my bags. But our TV. Ugh. Yeah, that works better. So our TV is there. Those are our garbage bags. Shopping bags are our garbage bags. I ain't wasting money on stuff to throw in the garbage. That's literally throwing your money away. Something that we found that helps a lot too. I have about 6 or 7 of these throughout the RV. Have one here to hold Mike's wallet, a flashlight, Clippy, and then the best stuff ever, mosquito spray from Thailand. We have one on both sides of our bed. He's got one over there holding his other reading glasses. And then I have one that normally has nothing but hair clips and junk food. And I'm not showing you that mess. But yeah, I mean, this is our life. Mike's going to our channel. But I do want, in fact, baby, can you open that one? I do want some shelves put up here because I just have everything piled on top. And this, I don't know why they didn't make shelves in them. I mean, I know they're made cheap, but to me, common sense would have put a shelf in there. But I think that's our next, because we literally have that much storage that we really don't even use anymore because of that thing. But yeah, we're gonna redo the tops, and I'm okay. Let's do some real talk. How many of y'all actually use this? How many of y'all cook in this teeny tiny oven that nothing fits in? You can't do a casserole in it, and everything burns on the bottom.
Do a shallow casserole. Very shallow.
Yeah, I can't move it up because I can't even fit.
This is the bottom level.
Yeah, I can't put it up any because my biscuits won't even fit in if I do it off the top. You can tell I tried that before, and that's that burnt stuff I didn't clean.
Yeah.
So
we burned for biscuits.
So this is my thoughts. Okay? I don't use this. I normally pull out the electrical hot plate, and it's a 2 burner. I shouldn't say burner, but it's got 2 hot plates on it. And I normally just cook off of that.
That's when we're on electric.
Yeah, but that's where the Jackery also comes into play. You know? What would y'all do with this spot? I'm literally thinking about just removing this and putting it in.
You know, I like the propane burners on top.
I don't like cooking on them. You want to know why?
But I mean, when we're off grid, it helps a little bit.
Yeah, but so most of the time we were off grid, I had you cook outside.
That's when it's warm.
Guys, help me out here. Come up with some thoughts. I have a air fryer that I'm using as my oven. I mean, it's just me and him. I fixed some crescent rolls in it today, and it irked me that the bottoms were burnt. Every time I cook anything in this, oh my goodness, that was a good gust of wind. Anytime I cook anything in this, it like burns.
We'll get a bigger one.
What would you do here? I've seen people who have put in shelves and stuff like that. I'm thinking maybe put in like a little drop down spot. Get me a couple of those burners that I can just leave up there and lip it with our new countertop. Have them just cut out a little square in it, you know? So it can slide a little bit. I can tape them down. But I'm thinking about that for up here, and maybe just housing my air fryer down here, and toaster.
If you're wondering what our RV looked like before, Here are a few pictures. We hope you got something out of this episode and liked our upgrades.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around and watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to grow here, people. Thanks, and see you again soon.